All right, you guys ready to get started? Let me get all these lights adjusted and things turned around and switched off and this away and every which way. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready? Oh my gosh, I've been barreling down a mountain for the last couple of days, so I'm a little bit
Right.
excited. Yeah, so I think we should do some more leg stuff. I'm telling you what, we sit on this bicycle and they tell us get low, and I'm like, ah, it hurts. So let's do some leg stuff today. I think we should do some leg stuff today. All right, so let's just start with a little bounce side to side. Just a little bounce side to side. Let's start getting a warm up. Just a little warm up side to side, loosening up those hips a little bit, getting a little bouncy, starting to feel good, starting to bring that energy in. Do we love exercise? Yes or yes? That is a yes question, right? I'm like, no, 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 yes, yes, I do. I love it. I love it. Bounce it back and forth, bounce it back and forth, getting that energy moving in our bodies. Woo, feeling good, getting the blood up just a little teeny tiny bit, little tiny, teeny, tiny, tiny bit, right? Whew, good. Let's start to settle that down. Start to settle that down and tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. Good. Now start to take those arms, straighten them out and push them back towards the hips, opening up the shoulders. Good. Reaching those fingers away from the center of the body and tapping back. So you squeeze the butt muscles, right? Can we choose what muscles are working when we do a certain exercise? Sure we can. Sure we can. So let's choose the butt muscles and push those hips back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Couple more, couple more. Whew. For 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here. Now center. We're going to bring those knees out to the side, drop it down and up. Bring the arms. There we go. Woo! Feels so good, yes? Good. Love it. Up and down. Breathe and release. For 3 and 2. Let's pulse for 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Nice. How about one more? For 3, 2, 1. Release it up. Good. Side, 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 side. Now let's start warming up those hamstrings and the glutes in the back. Let's take the heels up to the hips. Up, up. So when we do this, there's a little bit of detail in here, a little detail in the exercise. So the detail that we're looking for is we're pushing the hips forward as the heels are coming back, right? So we're not bending the knee towards the front of the body. We're drawing the knee towards the back of the body, pushing the hips forward and elongating the front of the body and pulling those hips towards the butt. Boom, boom, pull. Good. Kicking the heels towards the butt. Oh, come on. Feels good, feels good. For 5, 4, 3, take the arms up. Now keep the hips. So up, up, up. There you go. How about a little bit wider on those legs? Tiny bit wider, keeping those hips toward the heels towards the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Hold here. Let's take those arms wide. We're going to come to a forward fold all the way up. And then take those chest forward with a soft, flat back. There we go. Oh, and roll it up, roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. Good. Deep breath. Inhale, reach. And exhale, flat back, soft knees, bring it forward. Just loving it. Good. And up. One more time, deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, flat back, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Bringing it forward. Good. And rolling it up. Let's go into it flat. Legs are hip distance apart. Drop it down. Push it up. Hips go back. We're sitting down in a chair. Chest is lifted. Squeeze the butt. Good. Keep the knees pushed back. Ah! We like it, right? I hate it. I love it. I can't figure it out. Keep doing it. Whatever we feel, just keep doing it, right? That's the tough part, is pushing through. My head is all confused about whether or not I want to do this, but just keep doing it. For 3. Exhale. 2. How about one more? Push it forward. Right leg goes back. Chest is forward, drop that knee down. Push the hip forward, knee down, hip forward. Good, heel up, drop and lift. Drop and lift. 2 more. Last one. Step it forward, rotate, change sides. Opposite heel comes up, chest forward, drop the knee down. Yes? Push those hips forward. Now, up and down. 3 more. Woo. 2 more. Last one, rotate, center. Here we go. Down and up. Woo. Such a little motion, right? 2 more. Last one, rotate left. Heel up, drop it down. 4. Nice. 3. Come on, squeeze right here. 2. Yep. 1 more. Up, rotate all the way to the right. Heel up. 4 of them. Let's go. 4. 3. Yep. 2. We're going back to the center, right? Rotate to the center, and we go for 4. Raise the arms this time. How about that? A little challenge. 3. And 2. And 1. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right, we're going to go to the right side, warming up the inner thighs, dropping it down, press up. Exhale down, press up. Ooh. How about 1 more? Take it to the left. Here we go to the left. Down, press up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, take it right. Here we go. For 2 with the leg and 2 with the arm. Let's add that arm for 2, reach and pull. Reach, pull. Getting low. All right, left side, 2 with the leg. Good. Now with the arm for 2, reach and pull. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Good. Now we're going to come forward, soft bend in the knees, come forward, sweep through the water, exhale up. Inhale down, bend those legs, forward in the chest, press up. Good, full body motion. I want us to get loosened up here a little bit, okay? It's good to be strong, but it's good to be loosened up a little bit too. Now, elbows come wide and draw back, and press up. Draw back, press up. 2 more. There we go. Oh, my. Last one, press up, release it out, shake it out. Up, 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 up. Yeah? All right, how about it? Let's come on down to the mat. We're about to start some tummy strength, yes? Why not? Let's do it, okay? Okay, yes. Okay, you guys ready? Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, elbows down on the floor next to us, knees up high, chest is down to begin with. So let's start to draw that tummy into the spine, okay? So what I want us to do is push the knees out a little bit, and there's a triangle right here in the lower dummy. I want us to put our hands on there and feel the muscles starting to tighten up, okay? Now, we're going to take a foot down and hold. Oh, come on. Right here. Draw that tummy in, and then bring it up. Opposite side. Draw it down. Hold the muscles. Feel those muscles engage, right? Whew, I think I feel muscles. There might be some muscles there. I don't know. I'm pushing on them. All right, draw them down and up. Let's just take a couple of taps side to side. So what we're doing is we are identifying those muscles. We're feeling them with our hands. We're feeling them with our mind. And we're feeling them as they contract, as we drop and raise and lower opposite legs. There? Good. Side and up. Now, we're going to do 1 more on each side. And then we're going to come to counts of 2 and 2, okay? We're going to find that nice steady rhythm. So here we go. We're going to go down, 2, up, 2. Opposite, down, 2, up, 2. Feel that rhythm? Good. This is pretty simple stuff right here. Not too bad, right? We're just tapping the toes. We're keeping the knees locked in position. The position of the knee does not change. And the motion comes directly from the hip. The hip drops the leg down, the hip moves the leg back up. Now, it's not actually the hip that's moving the leg, it's the lower abdominal muscles that are engaging that leg to come back up each time. That's what we're looking for, is that lower abdominal engagement, okay? Breathe. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good. Keep drawing that belly into the floor. So it's not a real high intensity exercise right here, but sometimes the lower intensity is very, very good for us because it lets us focus in and hone the craft, the skill. Breathe. Just tapping opposite toe, keeping that tummy nice and hard. For 5 and 4, keeping the back pulled down, okay? Don't let the back blow out, and feel the muscles engage all the way across. 1 more each side, down and up, and down and up. Now, take those legs, rock them in. Rock them side to side, rock them side to side, okay? Now, we're gonna start pulling in that arch, that tummy arch, okay? So when I think about a tummy arch, I think about like the bottom of a cantaloupe. Think about the arch of the bottom of a cantaloupe. All right, now stick one leg out and point your toe. So the ankle right here is aligned with the heel, and the knee, okay? So that's pretty good, not so bad, yeah? Now, we're gonna go ahead and draw that chest up and just feel the contraction. So think about the bottom of a melon. That's how we want the shape of our chest, the shape of our back to lay against the floor, okay? Now let's change sides. Change sides, align the foot and the ankle, rotating, creating that scoop with our back, okay, against the floor. Just breathe. Now, let's go ahead and switch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drawing in the knee towards the chest, lifting up the shoulders off the floor, creating a full contraction all the way through the center of the body. Yes? Breathe. So we exhale. 1, 2. Puff, puff. Use the breath. Use the breath. Draw the chest up a little higher. Feel that entire concave, that rounding of the spine against the floor. So really what we want to do is we want to minimize the amount of our spine that's on the floor by lifting up our shoulders, by lifting up our tush. Good. And really engaging our core. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on. How are we feeling? How are we feeling?
Wonderful.
Yes, we can. Wonderful. That's it. That's it. Wonderful. I love this crap. 1, 2. 1, 2. How about one more each side? Now we rest. Let it down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Draw the belly into the spine. Reach nice and long. Suck that breath in and pull the muscles down towards the floor. Oh, that feels good. Yes, that feels good. All right, so now we're going to take that same exercise to a little higher intensity. We have an option to stay with what we were just at, or to start to lower that leg a little more. So we're going to bring that knee in. So we're going to lift that chest up, okay? Really lift up that chest, get those shoulders off the floor, send that leg nice and long. Chest is lifted, yeah? Oh, yes. All right, now we're going to switch. 1, 2. So think about raising the leg like a bicycle. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And start to push that bottom leg a little bit, right? Adding a little instability into the system, making our muscles work a little harder when it bounces. What does bounce do to our muscles? Bounce forces our muscles to contract and release, contract and release. So it's adding like an extra little crunch as we bounce that bottom leg. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I love it in the morning and in the afternoon. Come on, how about a couple more? Couple more. One more each side. There we go. Let's release that out. How's that tummy feeling? Should be feeling kind of warm, a bit warm. Stretch it out, draw it in. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to work on our roll-ups. Okay, I know we love these roll-ups. They're like fruit roll-ups, right? So on a roll-up, we're going to take our heels into the floor. We're going to reach high overhead. Reach the arms up and palms towards the ceiling, okay? See how the shoulders start to lift off the floor? Now, remember that the scoop, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to lift the shoulders, and then we're going to release. Start to lift the shoulders, and then release. Exhale, and we want to see how the back rounds. That's what we're looking for, is the rounding of the spine. Oh, exhale, lift and round. and then release. Exhale. Oh! And then release it out. Good. One more. And then down. Reach nice and long. Reach nice and long. Those are the warm-up. That's us calling to those muscles and says, hey, baby, let's do this, okay? Here we go. We're going to do this. Palms towards the ceiling. Now let's going to take it up, okay? We're going to take it up. Push the heels into the floor. Push the butt. Squeeze the butt. Roll the shoulders up and start to lift and lift and lift and lift. All the way up and over the feet, reaching down nice and long. And then we sit up tall, straight and tall. Reach the arms up. And now we roll the spine. Roll the spine down. Roll it down nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow. Pushing down through the heels and all the way back. How about let's do that again? Oh, yes. Let's do that again. Palms up. Roll the shoulders up. Lift. Drawing the spine, the tummy down towards the spine. Up and over. Reaching all the way down long towards those legs. Creating a loosening in the lower back and the spine and the hamstrings. And then sitting up super tall. Shoulders back. Pulled into the socket. Reaching up. Let's roll it down. Roll it down. Start with the tailbone. Start with tucking the tailbone down towards the heels. Roll the back, roll the back, roll the back, all the way down, so slow, and we reach. Good, let's go a little faster. Let's reach and up and towards the feet. Towards the feet, sit up tall and straight, arms high. Roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. There we go. See how much easier it is when we go faster? Here we go. Let's palms up. Exhale. Roll it up towards our feet. All the way down towards our feet. Arms up to the sky. Reaching high. Roll it down. How about we do 2 more? You guys ready for 2 more? Or are you thinking this is a terrible idea? All right. Palms up. Roll the shoulders. Exhale. Draw the tummy down. Up over the toes. Over the toes. Then take it high. Take it high. Good. And roll it down. Roll it down. Roll it down and reach it out nice and long. Okay, good. Now, let's come back up one more time. And now we are going to bring those heels down onto the floor. Chest is lifted. Yeah? Good. Now, curve the back. And bring the fingertips to the knees. And then the wrists. Fingertips and wrists. Fingertips and wrists. It's not so bad, right? Is it terrible? It might be terrible. Come on. It's just a little rocking motion. And right here in the center of our core, oh goodness gracious, it's making us work, isn't it? Just breathe. Rocking it forward and back. Keeping that curve in the spine right now. Okay? Keeping that curve in the spine. Now how about we add a little challenge? We're going to take our hands. We're not actually going to hold the thighs. But what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of let our hands guide down the thighs, and that's going to really help us find that curve that keeps those muscles tightly engaged. Good. Sliding down and up. Oh, I think I like it. I might not like it. I really can't tell. Woo. Good, good, good. Couple more. How many more can we do? 3 more? 3 more? Let's do 3 more. And squeeze it up. And 2 more. Rounded spine. Good. How about 1 more? And up. Rock it out. Release. Rock the head side to side. Release it out just a little bit. Right? Not so bad, not so bad. Okay, now we're going to go, so we're going to be in a posture here. The back is flat, so no longer curved. The shoulders are rolled back. We start to engage the upper abdominals. Now this one, we're going to do something. I'm going to turn a little side to side so that we can see. We're going to bring hands out and we're going to have them lifted, okay? So forward facing towards the feet. So their feet are pushed down. We're going to come out and in. Out and in. So we're breathing. Good, stay with it. We're breathing and we're bringing that chest, and let me turn to the side so we can see that chest is pulled back. Those shoulders are pulled back. Good. How about 3 and 2, pulling the shoulders together each time we reach back. Now we're going to bring it over the knees and we're going to start to pat and pat. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Pat and pat and pat and pat. Sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight. Now take it out to the side. Let's pat, pat, pat. Chest is lifted, drawing those shoulders back, feeling every single solitary muscle. Muscles are like friends. They get kind of pissed off when we don't come and play with them, okay? So we got to go visit our friends. We got to go visit our muscles. It strengthens the relationship. Pat and pat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward. Let it out. Let it out. Rock it side to side. Rock it side to side. Okay? See, that's enough of that mess, right? All right. Let's do a little bit of plank to down dog. It's simple. It's wonderful for us. All right. Probably one of the best exercises for body flexibility and strength. So we're going to go ahead and just tuck those toes, lift up the hips, start to push the heels down and pedal. So just be gentle here to begin with. No too high intensity to begin with. Pedaling those heels. Just be gentle with ourselves. Be gentle with our bodies. Let go of expectations of what we can and cannot do. See if we can just find a moment of kind of enjoying ourselves, right? It's a bit of a resting position. So as we start to kind of settle into this, now go ahead and hold those feet stable. Keep the heels aligned with the hips and start to push back into the hips, right? So as we push back into the hips, the arms are going to come forward. We're going to find our elbows, our shoulders, externally rotating. All right, so externally rotating means we're pressing the palms flat onto the floor and the shoulders are drawing in towards the center of the body and the outside of the shoulders are pressing out towards the outside of the room. And that's an external rotation of the shoulders. They're in line with the spine, with the shoulders. The hands are in line with the shoulders and the hips and the heels. So everything is lined up. That's what we're looking for, is lining stuff up. All right, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to lift those heels up, okay, keeping the heels right above the toes. And then we're going to shift our weight forward so that our hands are right underneath our shoulders and drop into that plank. Oh, that feels good, right? Maybe it does. Maybe it don't feel so good. All right, now we're going to lift those hips, drawing up. We're still high on the heels, and now we're going to press those heels down into the floor. Good. So heels up, forward to plank. Good. Keeping those shoulders drop down, keeping it tight and tight all the way through the whole body. Now shifting up with the hips and dropping down with the heels. Up with the heels, forward with the body to the plank. Lifting the hips, dropping the heels. Good. Heels up, forward to plank. Now we're going to hold here for a second. We're going to rock forward and back. It's the tiniest little motion, right? Whoever thought a tiny motion could make me cry? It really does make me want to cry. Keep going for 5 and 4, rocking back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Good. Hike those hips up, back to down dog, and press those heels. Let's pedal those heels again. Pedal those heels again. Pedal those heels again. All right. Now we're going to come. It's going to be a thing called it's called a hip pike. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come into plank, we're going to cross one ankle over the other, and then we're going to lift the hips. All right? Sound okay? Sound terrible? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Forward to that plank, cross the ankle, pike the hip. We lift, and we lower. That's not so bad, huh? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's terrible. I hate this. It's not so bad. Let's do one more. Now, if we want to lift that up leg, we want to try that scissor. We're going to lift to a single leg down dog, and then we're going to come forward to plank. We're going to lift. We can do it with or without the lift. We can be on our knees here, rocking from child's pose on down. How about one more? Good. Now, uncross those legs, shift back to down dog, drop the heels, or drop the knees, and let's come on to child's pose. Just rest. Just rest. We got another side, right? All we're doing is just rocking through our body and kind of feeling what feels good, okay? Take a deep breath. We're going to go into that other side. Same thing, hip pikes with an option to increase the intensity, or we can be on our knees all the way through. Lots of options for strength here, okay? So tuck those toes, down dog. Let's lift it up. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Now we're going to draw forward into that plank. There we go. Let's cross the opposite leg over. Okay, cross the leg over, and now we pike the hips. Up, and down. Good. All right, breathe and release. How about 2 more right here? Not so bad. Good. And now let's take it to that single leg with the leg straight. Up. Okay, there's some sensation there, right? And 2. How about 2 more? How about 2 more? Oh, yes. And 1 more. Good. Uncross those legs and come back to down dog. Let's pedal those heels again. Why do we pedal those heels? We're pedaling those heels to loosen out the calves and to loosen the lower back, the hamstrings, so many things that are usually tight. All right. Now we're going to do what's called knee to nose, knee to nose. So we're either here, all right, on our knees, and then we draw the leg in and crunch, and we come back, lengthening the leg, or we're going to come from the down dog. Okay. We're going to be here in down dog. Lifting, let's start with the right side, lifting the leg. Now bringing that knee all the way forward, arching the back, crunching up through the center, and pressing it high. All right? Come with me. Come on with me. Get into the position in down dog. When we're ready, we're going to do 4 of them, each side. No big deal. Starting on the right, here we go. Lifting the leg, let's crunch towards the nose. This is called cheetah, and we press back. Oh, let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift, and press. 2 more. Pull it forward, and press it back. Let's do 1 more. Pull, and press. Set that leg down. Hold for a moment. Reset everything. Reset our intention. We have 4 on the other side. Are we ready for it? Yes or yes? Left leg lifts. Here we go. Let's crunch it in. Exhale, lift that knee to the nose and press it back. Inhale and exhale. How about 2 more? Pull it in and press. Last one. Ooh, and press. Set it down and drop those knees and release the shoulders. How's the back feeling? Good? Feeling okay? Just breathing it out, okay? Feeling good. Very nice. Take a deep breath, setting that releasing. Let's just release for a second everything that we need to do. So let's come a soft motion here when our body's nice and hot. Let's reach those hands out, opening up the shoulders, maybe dropping the crown of the head, the forehead to the floor, opening up those shoulders, rocking back and forth just a little. Deep breath in, noticing any tightness that we need to kind of release. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to come in to our square position, and we're going to start working in our hips, okay? We're going to do our fire hydrant. So what we want to do is we want to flatten out that back. So keep the back nice and flat, so not arched, not angled, nice and flat. They call this a neutral spine. And then we're going to bring this leg out to the side, and we're going to hold it here for just a second. So the goal here is to square the shoulders towards the floor and then lift the hip. So it makes our body twist a little bit, kind of doesn't feel good, right? So then we're going to flex this heel and parallel. The shin is parallel to the floor. Now we bring that down and lift. Down and lift. There we go. Breathe. Arms are nice and straight. Flatten away from the floor and lift. Good. Oh, how about those hips, huh? I hear Shakira, she says the hips don't lie. Oh, how many more? How about 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it up, let's pulse. Pulse, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down. Shake it out, press it out. No big deal. No big deal, we got this. It hurts a little bit, but you know, it's fine. We got this, all right? Now, Opposite leg goes, same leg, I'm sorry, same leg goes back, same one we just worked. Now bring it straight up, okay? So it's parallel with the whole body's parallel. We got that nice neutral spine, good. Now we're gonna tap out to the side, bring it up and around and tap on the other side. Lift like a rainbow and then drop it back. So the hands are right underneath the shoulders, they're flat and pushed away, and it's really isolating the glutes and the hamstrings. There we go. Breathe, make it intentional. Every motion intentional. An arc of the hips up and over, squared to the floor. There we go. How about 3 more? Ooh, okay, here starts 3. So 3 and back. So there's 2 halves of every one. 2 and back, make it intentional. Last one, and back, and in. Let it down, shake it out. Any muscle that's burning, give it a little bit of kindness, okay? It's okay to give a little kindness to a burning muscle. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna target the hamstring and the glute specifically. Very targeted muscle, very targeted exercise. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the heel and lift it towards the ceiling, okay? Now, notice that the leg does not go out from the center of the body. So it's not out here, it's here, in line with the body, so it's in line with the hip. The heel is in line with the hip, it brings it up to hip distance, keep that tummy drawn in. The back will wanna bow if we're a little tight here. So now we push up, so get that knee above the hip, push the floor away, draw the tummy in, and let's lift that heel up towards the ceiling. Little pulses right here. Ooh, anybody else feeling this? Am I the only one that's feeling this? Maybe? Yeah, keep the head lifted in line with the spine. Keep the head lifted in line with the spine, proper spinal alignment. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it down. Good. All right, how about we do the other side? You guys ready for the other side? Yeah? I think it's a good plan, okay? We're gonna do the outside, those fire hydrants on the outside of the hips. So push the floor away, take that outside foot, keep the head in alignment with the spine, so don't drop the head. Keep the head in alignment with the spine, and now we're gonna bring that hip out to the side. Get the shin parallel to the floor. Keep the hands right underneath us. Keep those arms straight. Good. Now we come down and exhale up. There we go. Squeeze that muscle. So try not to swing the hips. Try to keep the hips parallel to the floor and let the muscle on the outside of the hip lift. Breathe. Good. Keep going, keep going. How about 4 more? 4, 3. You know we got a little pulse here, so I'm gonna tell you what's coming, and that way we're not surprised. Our last one, we're gonna bring it up, we're gonna pulse. Here we go, bring it up and pulse. Keep those hips towards the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down, let it down. Find that rest, find that gentle release. That gentle release, there we go. Rock it out, rock it out. Ooh. Doing the work today, right? Doing the work. All right. So now we're going to do those rainbows, okay? So again, we're here on our hands, okay? Now we can also do rainbows on our elbows if it releases our lower back a little bit. We can do it on our elbows if we want to. That's a modification. All right, we're going to take the leg back, lift it up, okay? So just to show you the modification, it's all we are is here, okay? Or we're here straight. Now take the leg out to the side, nice and out to the side. Draw the tummy in, and let's make an arc. Lift it up, around, and over to the other side, keeping that leg as straight as possible and making it nice and big. Keeping the floor, your arms are nice and straight, the hips are pressed towards the floor. Breathe. Woo. These are wonderful, right? Wonderful as in I hate this crap. About 4 more. 4, straighten that leg a little more. Oh, how about 3? Nice and controlled. 2 more. Arms are straight. Right underneath the shoulders. Last one. And bring it in and press it back. There. Bring it in and press it back. Yes? All right. Next muscle we're going to do is targeted. We're going to press up towards the ceiling. Okay? Pressing up towards the ceiling. Chest is lifted. Knees are right underneath. Same leg. Flexes the heel towards the ceiling. Now, see how the lower back begins to bow? We want to lift the lower back up and push the floor away. So we want to try to keep a straight line with our back. It's kind of a challenge, right? Our body doesn't want to do that. Now we're going to begin to push that heel up. A little tiny motion, pushing that heel up, keeping the knee right in line with the hip muscles. All right? So with the heel straight to the ceiling, knee in line with the hip. Hip facing straight towards the floor. Pushing the floor away, drawing the belly button towards the ceiling and letting the glutes do the work. The hamstrings do the work. For 5, 4, come on, 3, 2, 1, let it down, and let's roll it over. Roll it over. All right? Roll it over. And roll it down. All right? We're going to do a little bit of obliques. All right? No big deal. Loving the obliques. All right? We're going to bring a knee up, and we're going to bring an elbow across. Okay? Knee up, elbow across. No deal at all. But what we're going to do is we're going to add a challenge by extending that leg. Good. Now we're going to come down and up. So we can either extend that leg or not extend that leg. Good. Now what we want to do is we want to draw the elbow. See how the elbow stays in line with the shoulder? So we're not taking the elbow and moving the elbow in. The elbow stays out, and it is the chest that rotates in. Exhale. Oh, come on. Woo. Keep going. For 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it up. Let's pulse. And pulse. Keeping that elbow pulled back. Okay? Letting the contraction occur through the side of the oblique. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down. That's not so bad, huh? You're going to tell me, it's like, oh, stop saying that. It's awful. All right. Now, we're going to come full leg extension all the way back in, okay? So we're going to, again, not here, not there, here. Bringing that, not here, here. Elbow back. Drawing shoulder up. Extend and release. Extend. Drawing up with the shoulder. Drawing up with the shoulder. Good. And if we want a little bit more, we can reach and release. So lie straight arm to straight leg. Drawing up to the outside of that ankle. Exhale and across. That oblique is working right now, right? Oh my goodness. Pull and release. Lift. Maybe we want to straighten that bottom leg. All right? Ooh, that does change it a bit, doesn't it? How about 4 more? 4, find what feels good, where our body feels like it's capable of doing it. That's what we're looking for. How about 1 more? Hold it up. Now let's pulse. 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 So we're lifting the hand towards the ceiling and holding that leg up. Oblique crunch. Oblique crunch. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it down and release it out. Oh, yes. All right, we're going to do the opposite side of oblique, and then we're going to stretch it out. Does that sound good? Sounds pretty good, huh? All right, so arm comes out long aside, so straight arm across. All right, arm straight across. So we're going to take the knee up. Okay, is the elbow in? No. Elbows where? Out. Okay, what's lifted? Shoulder. Shoulder's lifted. Okay, now opposite leg extends. Oh, come on now. That's just not right. It is, though. Let's make it a crunch for 8. Down and lift. Down and lift. Now, we can keep that leg set down. We don't have to have it extended. We don't. We need to find each of us a challenge, though. For 4 and 3. Come on. And 2, and 1. Let it down. Let it down. Nice and long. Shake it out. Yeah, we find in some muscles. It's a good thing. All right. Now, we're going to bring it in. Okay. Elbow in. No. Elbow out. Right? Good. Elbow out. Shoulder up. Take it long. Bring it in. Take it long. Contract across the core, letting the obliques. So we don't want to try to avoid the obliques. If it's tight, if it doesn't feel good, we want to try to engage them. We want to help them grow. Good. How about if we want to make it a little more difficult, we can reach and extend, drawing up and all the way down. So the hand comes to the outside of the ankle and then drops down, reaching that shoulder up towards the sky and down. Or maybe we can straighten that opposite leg, right? Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. How about 3 more? Oh my. And 2 more. Say yes, please. Last one, hold it up. Let's pulse, pulse, pulse. Little tiny motion, such a tiny motion. Why does 1 inch make me want to cry? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down and stretch it out. Draw the tummy into the spine. Draw a deep breath. Stretching it out, stretching it out. So good. All right. So good. Now, the very last thing that I'm going to have us do, I'm going to do it quick, and I want to do it because it's a stretch. Okay? It's a little strength too, but it's a stretch. We're going to take our hands towards our bodies, okay? Hands towards our bodies, elbows back behind the shoulders, okay? Hips are forward. It's going to stretch out our shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to push our butt forward, okay, creating a little stretch in our shoulders. Then we're going to lift up our butt and start to get our hands right underneath our shoulders, okay? Palms are towards the center of our body. Heels are pushed down into the floor. Start to lift up the butt and get the head in line with the spine, okay? Feel this stretch, okay? Lift up the hips and allow the shoulders to open for a moment. Pushing down through the heels, getting everything in alignment. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, let it down and release it out. All right, that's it. That's what we got today. That is our full strength program. Let's curl those legs over, just a nice comfortable release. All right, we're going to stretch the neck out a little bit. All right, so forward facing, we're going to take the head to the left side, and we're going to take the right arm and reach down, and we're going to give it a little pull. We're going to pull down this direction, and the head is going to pull up towards the right side. So we're pulling away with the head, and we're pulling down with the arm. Oh. Now take our hand, rotate the hand, rotate the hand. Rock the arm back and forth a little bit. Notice where the muscles are tight, and when we find those tight muscles, be gentle with them and stay with them for a second. Ooh. Good, release that out, release that out. Let's take it to the other side. Okay, a gentle pull up towards the left with the neck, down towards the right with the arm, reaching, actively reaching with our arm, our left arm down towards the side. Ow. Maybe we take that arm forward and back, wiggling the fingers, noticing any sensation along the neck, along the shoulder. Staying with it. When we find the sensation, we stay with the sensation. Hold it for a moment. Remember, that's the angry friend that we haven't visited. It's not that they don't love us, it's just that they haven't seen us in a while and they're mad. All right, good. Release. Take the head side to side, little rock side to side. Good. An active, gentle motion pull. Okay, we're going to take the left hand up. The right hand reaches behind, palms come together, drawing the hands down, press up. Good, up and down, pressing the palms into one another, opening up the shoulders. Good, how about 2 more? How about 1 more? letting that down, forward and back, crossing over in the front with the shoulders. Good. Now we're going to go high with the right arm. Right arm comes high, left arm goes behind, palms wrap around till they're facing one another. Bringing the elbows down, we press up. Inhale down, pressing up, looking for symmetry. We're trying to find symmetry. It's not easy. Good. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Let it out. Good. So last time, we're going to bring the elbows back and then arch forward. Elbows back and down, arch forward. One more time, pulling back and forward, letting it out. Maybe a little last rock side to side. And we are finished for today.